One of the many popular new fixtures near the Strip. This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today we have a fun preseason matchup on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Enough build up. The ball is teed up and we are ready to go. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. Dallas Flowers now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first... play winds up going backwards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Play action now with Purdy. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders have it as he reports the first interception of his young career. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Flowers now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Sending the tight end in motion left. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. On the counter, McCaffrey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs could go do their job.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades. From Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. We'll cobble together a yard there. Remain cracked with the play defensively.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Seventh play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Get the fullback involved here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going to get you a 1st down. They can be difference makers, too.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun is Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And they take him down right along the 30. He gets 6 on that play, and that's a 49er 1st down.
But looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
First and 10 now from the 30. A motion, the tight end left. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Tight end going in motion here. Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And the defense escapes. Had a nice ride going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be again to Jency. Room to work at the 35. And he takes this down after crossing the 45. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's good.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Man downfield, and Myers has it. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He'll get this to Tucker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Jency. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quick to the left, it's caught. He has the touchdown. The Raiders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Flowers now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Niners to the line. First and 10. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Offense to the line for second down. Purdy throwing here. This is reeled in by Jawan Jennings. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Raiders have it a little ways in enemy territory. Back to 40.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, it's a clip. Hey, here we go, hey. 13X. We know the shot. No balls.
First down, Smith to throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. Got a man. It's Dante Thornton Jr. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his number.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Flowers now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. San Francisco to the line. He's 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning left. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Raiders get it back after making their third first-half interception. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is, if it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on 1st down. Well, that's the right way to begin this series defensively.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down and 1.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Giving this to Genty. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Carlson's kick is good. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Flowers now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Niners to the line. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The 49ers looking down a very long field. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Play action now, Purdy taking a deep shot here. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Hey, it's a clip. Right.
From the gun, Smith. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Hey, here we go. Reload your shit.
Another try following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out. All the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
It got first down from the 31. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Purdy. Oh no, they get him yet again! Jermaine Pratt picks it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas! Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Flowers now to return it. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
It got first down from the 31. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Raiders have it again after yet another interception.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly... all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go, hey.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. On target to Thornton. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd down at the 49ers 27.
From the 27. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go.
They go play action. Here's Smith. That's caught for the first. And he's finally caught after a big third down gain, but it was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. First down from the red zone. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct thing?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Flowers now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing for companion cause I'm here for a ride.
Now the starters likely checked out for the final time. Time now for guys to make their case for roster spots as our second half is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First throw for the backup now. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. O'Connell now against a blitz. Now setting up the screen to Mostert. Now he's past the 25. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Raheem Mostert the touchdown.
Carlson on for the play after.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
45. 49ers nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Pressure comes, Jones. Finds DeMarcus Robinson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Here he is on 3rd and long. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They go play action. It's O'Connell. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That is what I call emptying the tank right there, baby. Giving him all he had. He's not a running quarterback by trade. He's creative. He just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue adding on to that lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10. And they're on the 35-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Now a give to Garindo. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Blitz coming for Jones. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Jamal Adams with the INT. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
On 1st down, O'Connell bails out of the pocket quick. Complete left side to Thomas. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Off the play action, O'Connell. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
12 yards.
Small
to
little
go.
jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
19, Tiger, 19.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. It's gonna be a good game. Warriors, 70.
From the gun, O'Connell. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Intended for Jack.
Trying to force one through there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
In punt formation for the Raiders.
And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Garindo. And he gets it up across the 30 before going out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Jones. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Jones now on 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, as if this one wasn't tough enough, it's another possession lost as he is picked off once again.
I think what I'm looking for here, what everybody's looking for in the building, what kind of fight do you have? Because a couple of turnovers in a row can take it right out of you, especially the deficit you find yourself in.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
18, Cardinals, let's go.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders tack on 7 more to their lead.
49ers nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. On the give, it's Garindo. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
They send a tight end in motion. They'll go right back to Garindo. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. They send the tight end in motion left. Here's Garindo again. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a 49er first down.
Gain of 18 on the play. And a 49er first down.
Play fake, Jones. And they make the tackle at the 38. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. New set of downs for him at the 38. They kick the running back in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Jones looking to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. There he goes on the right side. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, oh, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
66. 49ers nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Garindo. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Garindo running between the tackles. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. We'll try the right side with Garindo. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49. They motion the tight end over. They'll run here with Garindo. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 3rd down, here's O'Connell. This is brought down to Mostert. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Working quickly here.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas.
1st and 10, here's O'Connell. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Another throw for O'Connell. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
O'Connell now to throw on 3rd. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
A 6-yard loss.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Starts the return at the 34. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Now Garindo. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Trying it left side with Garindo. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. To the air, 3rd and long. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Good work work there to get it out of the deep end on their side. It's up near the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They're going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. They've got to keep moving quick here.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. O'Connell. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Thrown again on 2nd down. O'Connell. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry here for Jordan James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now run, James. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. There's something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st and 10 from the 41. Money with James. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum.